Ragnar Lothbrok. The name itself evokes images of a fierce Viking warrior, sailing the seas, raiding coastal settlements, and challenging powerful kings. He is a figure shrouded in myth and legend, whose exploits have captivated audiences for centuries. From the sagas of medieval Iceland to the popular television series Vikings, Ragnar's story continues to fascinate and inspire. The enduring appeal of Ragnar Lothbrok lies in his embodiment of the quintessential Viking archetype. He is often portrayed as a cunning strategist, a fearless warrior, and an ambitious leader. His tales are filled with daring raids, epic battles, and dramatic confrontations, all set against the backdrop of a rapidly changing world. Ragnar's story resonates with audiences because it taps into our primal fascination with adventure, exploration, and the clash of cultures. The Viking Age, with its tales of seafaring warriors and distant lands, holds an irresistible allure. And at the heart of this captivating era stands Ragnar Lothbrok, a figure who embodies both the brutality and the brilliance of his time. However, as with many legendary figures, the line between myth and reality can be blurred. While the sagas and popular culture have immortalized Ragnar as a larger-than-life hero, the historical Ragnar is a more elusive figure. Separating fact from fiction is essential to understanding the true story of this enigmatic Viking leader. Unraveling the historical Ragnar Lothbrok from the web of myths and legends is a daunting task. The sagas, while providing valuable insights into Viking culture and society, often embellish the exploits of their heroes. They are as much works of literature as historical chronicles, blending fact with fiction to create compelling narratives. The accounts of Ragnar's lineage, for example, are often contradictory. Some sagas claim he was descended from the Norse god Odin, while others link him to historical Scandinavian rulers. These genealogical claims likely serve to enhance Ragnar's prestige and legitimize his rule, but they make it difficult to pinpoint his exact ancestry. Similarly, many of Ragnar's legendary deeds, such as his supposed victory over a giant serpent and his conquest of Paris, are likely exaggerations or outright fabrications. These stories highlight the Viking penchant for storytelling and their desire to elevate their heroes to mythical status. Historians and archaeologists have uncovered evidence to support the existence of a powerful Viking chieftain named Ragnar, who terrorized the coasts of Europe in the 9th century. However, separating this historical figure from the legendary Ragnar of the sagas remains a challenge. To understand the context of Ragnar Lothbrok's life, it's crucial to examine the world in which he lived. The Viking Age, spanning roughly from the 8th to the 11th centuries, was a period of significant expansion and upheaval in Europe. Driven by a complex mix of factors including population pressure, political instability, and a thirst for wealth and land, Viking seafarers embarked on ambitious voyages of exploration, raiding, and conquest. From their Scandinavian homelands, they ventured south and east, their long ships capable of navigating both rivers and open seas, allowing them to reach distant shores. They established trade routes, founded settlements, and left a lasting impact on the political and cultural landscape of Europe. The Vikings were not a monolithic group, but rather a collection of chieftains, warriors, traders, and explorers who shared a common Norse heritage and a seafaring tradition. Their society was hierarchical, with powerful chieftains like Ragnar commanding the loyalty of warriors and vying for dominance. This was an era of shifting alliances and constant warfare. Viking raids, initially targeting wealthy monasteries and coastal settlements, became bolder and more frequent. The Vikings, feared for their ferocity and military prowess, posed a significant threat to the established powers of Europe. Ragnar Lothbrok's name is synonymous with the Viking raids that terrorized the coast of Europe in the 9th century. While separating fact from fiction is difficult, historical sources and archaeological evidence suggest that a powerful Viking chieftain named Ragnar led numerous raids on Francia, England, and other parts of Europe. One of the most famous events associated with Ragnar is the Siege of Paris in 845. According to accounts, Ragnar, leading a large Viking fleet, sailed up the Seine River and attacked the Frankish capital. The Vikings plundered the city, holding it for ransom before withdrawing with a hefty sum of silver and gold. This audacious raid sent shockwaves through the Frankish kingdom and cemented Ragnar's reputation as a formidable adversary. While the raid on Paris stands out as a defining moment in Ragnar's career, it was just one of many successful campaigns attributed to him. He is said to have raided monasteries and coastal settlements in England, Ireland and Francia, amassing wealth and spreading fear throughout the region.